Welcome everybody, I'm Alexander Linz, Head of Content of WatchAdvisor.com. Reporting live from Baselworld 2019, I have the pleasure to be at Tudor this afternoon, and I can finally present you the novelties of Tudor. We had to wait a little bit to get our slot here to be able to film in a quiet atmosphere. I've heard they have been pretty busy the last days, so I'm proud and happy now to have the novelties here. So the novelties I am going to show you are all from the Black Bay collection, and there are several things to show you from the chronograph and also from a very, let's say, particular watch. It's the P01, Papa 01. It's a P, and it's a watch that was in the 60s asked for from the American Navy to be built as a, let's say, tool watch for the Navy. And Tudor went on doing some, bringing together some ideas, and they came out with this type of, let's say, diving tool watch that could perfectly fit for the Army. It was then released finally in '69, but the Army didn't take it. The Army chose the normal diver from Tudor. But what is funny, so this is a watch that has never been manufactured in a series. It was always a prototype. This is probably also the reason they call it P01. And now, of course, it gets into the Black Bay collection. The funny thing is, normally you have a turning bezel that clicks and is blocked in one sense, so it's only turning counterclockwise. But with this version, Tudor had a kind of a lock you could open. It's a lock that is attached as the end of part of the bracelet. So you open, and as soon as you open, then you can turn the bezel in both directions, of course, because now there's no risk that you go clockwise. And you turn, you position the arrow at the where you want it, and then you again close the lock. Can you zoom in? Now you close the lock, and then of course the bezel will no longer turn. Nice idea in principle. I have to say nice. They have redone the watch as it was the prototype. The crown is positioned at 4 o'clock. That's also pretty unusual. Not so unusual are the Snowflake Hands that in a way celebrate an anniversary this year. And they have been used since the 60s up to today. These famous Snowflake Hands, they are part of the history of the diving watches of Tudor. So the P01 in this edition with a, it looks like a leather strap, but it's rubber. It's completely waterproof, a specially designed strap. And the watch, as we see it here, is sold for 3,750 euros. No, Swiss francs, sorry, Swiss francs. Has a deployed clasp here, and you close it. Looks nice, security. And I would say the look is, at first sight, you have to, I think, get used to that look. It's a watch that is, as I heard from many of my colleagues, quite polarizing. There's one let's say, half, maybe more of half like it, and the others don't like it. If you ask me, it's a watch I could wear on my wrist. Why? Because it's outstanding in the terms of design. It's nothing you were used to see here, and therefore I think it's not so, yeah, it's cool. Let's call it cool. Once again, we open up, and then we get back, we set the bezel, 12 o'clock. Close. No, the design is really particular. Not bad. Good. Next watch I want to present are the Black Bay in bronze. There is a new version. The brown bezel and the brown dial, now they are faded. They are fading out, and you have a new green coming on. And it's still a bronze case. The watch is still the same as we used to see it before the diver. There are different executions available, as always. Also with the fabric strap, depending on your taste. And the fabric strap, as always at Tudor, is also completely going under, is in between the bottom and your wrist. So it's really a kind of NATO strap they are applying here. And the fabric is made in a quality that's extraordinary. They are woven in France, and they're really in a quality that you don't find elsewhere. Very nice execution. It's a bronze that is partly treated, so it will start when you use the watch, changing its color little by little, and then get the patina and live with you, and probably a little bit reflect your lifestyle, depending on what you're doing. And as you know, you can easily always clean bronze either with lemon or with these, I don't know how you call that, these things you use to clean your furred teeth. And there's a thing, and there are tablets we call cookie dent. I don't know if they are, if you know those, but if you want to clean your furred dents, then teeth, then you use these caps, and they will, if there's patina and if the bronze has aged, it will clean the surface. And the last but not least, we go to the Black Bay Chronograph in a steel and gold edition, S&G, they call it. And if you now see the watch with the metal bracelet, you might think that this is massive gold, and the price is then really, and you would come into price ranges that you don't want to see at Tudor. It's not the case, because this is gold that is only used as a capsule on the steel, and it's kind of on the surface it's encapsulated with gold, but this is still a steel watch, and so you can keep the price at a, let's say, a reasonable level. But the entire bezel is in full gold, and also the first part that links the bracelet to the watch is also made in gold. Nice looking, and it still stays the chronograph, so we are still in the same, you still have the same product as you have seen it before. There's this version with the, let's say, massive metal bracelet, pretty heavy. You could even believe it's a gold watch. And then there is, of course, as always, a version with the fabric strap. Looks very nice. The one with the metal bracelet for me is a bit too heavy, but okay. As in Latin we say, de gustibus non est disputandum. One might like it, one not. I don't. It's too heavy for me. That would be too much. But with the fabric strap, well, not bad at all. It's a decent look and cool. And then if you want to really, forgive me if I say show off, but you can, this is the version with a leather strap that is a little bit inspired by aviation. And there is this little part. If you don't like it, you can take it away. Then you wear the watch a little bit more decent. And if you want, you can add. I don't want to take it off, but we can. So you can see that you can really take this off, and you can change the look of the watch with a few actions. No big deal. Anyhow, either like this, and you want to make the watch look a little bit more sporty, or let's say show off a little bit with it, and then you put it on and then it looks like this. Could be pretty cool if you have the right outfit. Not bad at all, I would say. Again, these watches, of course, they have a gold bezel, both of them, and this is gold cap, so it's not full gold, it's not massive gold. Not bad. What I didn't show you, didn't tell you are the prices, of course. So we have to start, we have to go back. The bronze watch The Diver bronze watch is sold for 3,850. I think this is a very, very fair offer for the bronze. You have to always take under consideration that there is an in-house movement, a Tudor in-house movement in there. It's chronometer certified. It is done up to the quality controls and quality levels of Rolex, of course, because Tudor is a sister of Rolex. So you can really be sure that you get a watch that 100% works and is accurate. Same here, 3,850. The chronograph with the metal bracelet and the gold caps is sold for 6,500 euros. And in the version either with the tissue or the leather, it is sold for 5,350 Swiss francs. I have to apologize. Everything I have mentioned are Swiss francs. Yes, Swiss francs. We are in Switzerland, and I think in euros because I live in the Eurozone, so sometimes. And the more I look at the P01, the more I like it. It's a cool one. A really cool one. Not bad, huh? And I'm very, very curious now to get your feedback. Do you like it? We are going to, of course, film it and do some close-ups. And so please, guys, let me know if you like it, dislike it, what would you do differently, and so on. Give me feedback on the P01, please, and I'm more than happy to discuss the P01 from Tudor with you. So thank you very much for watching. In case you like what we are doing, and I hope so, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget also to like our videos, and please do also check out what we are. Please check out what we are doing, either on Facebook or on Instagram. Thank you very much for watching the video. Tudor Baselworld 2019. Bye bye, guys.